And welcome back to the Grand West Casino in the beautiful mother city of Cape Town in the Western Cape. This is your Sunbet Poker Tour. This is day 5. And this is the final table of the Lil Slam, the Vicky Moodley Memorial Tournament. And we've finally reached the final table. They're busy taking the photograph of the final tablists. In seat 1 we have Hado Goran, 6,500,000. Seat 2 Lanish Naidu, 11,300,000. Seat 3 Wesley Vessels, 8,600,000. Seat 4 Moon Khan, 12,450,000. Seat 5 Jaden Cohen, 11,850,000. Seat 6 Jeremy Tadamas, 7,300,000. Seat 7 Haggai Dayani, 9,700,000. Seat 8 the lady that's been doing so well, Diane Walker, 3,200,000. And seat 9 Reza Slamang, 5,350,000.
Guys, fine like this.
So we're looking forward to a very exciting final table. They came down from a total of 251 players. Reached this final table on the 3rd day of the event. Blinds are 300,000, 600,000 with a big blind ante of 600,000. And the button by default will be on seat 9. Gary's just out there busy briefing the players. Some of them haven't been on the feature table before. So he's telling them the table etiquette and exactly how it works, where to put their cards, etc. And we're looking forward to an exciting conclusion to the Vicky Moodley Memorial Tournament. So there we are, Gary just briefing the players. Play will be underway shortly. So it's been a long grind for these players. They started on Friday evening, played throughout yesterday till late last night, till the money bubble was burst. Yanni Lipschitz being the unfortunate bubble person, he went in with pocket aces and a running 4-card flush bust him out the tournament on the bubble. So very unfortunate there. He was looking for 2 cashes in a row, the same as his compadre from the Zoop squad, Damon, who did 2 cashes in a row in the Welcome to Cape Town and the Mega Million.
You may get the drinks as much as you want, no problem. But the food gets all the cards.
Yeah, Gary telling them why they can't have food, drinks, etc. and cell phones at the table.
You'll see that Moon Khan has got his marker on top of his chips there. I've given him permission because he's not putting it in the box. He's not in the box. Right, I'm going to go through this.
Gary explaining why you can't have any metal in the boxes. Interferes with the technology that is used in these special cards.
Seat 2, 11,300,000. Seat 3, Wesley, 8,060,000.
Gary's just going through all the chip counts again to all the players so they know, because they've just amalgamated from 2 tables. They were 5 and 5, and Haggai knocked out the other player in 10th spot, so he was the final table bubblers. Like I said, they paid 25 places, so they were in the money last night already, and it's taken the whole of today to get from 25 down to the final 9.
Okay. Well done, guys.
Moon saying, well done guys, little round of applause. So a couple of Gautengers, some Cape Townians, and 1 or 2 other out-of-towners from Cape Town making this final table.
Yeah, because my sensor's not working right. Dealer button? On 9.
Yeah,
Dealer button on 9.
Yeah, I'll explain this.
By default, the button is always on 9.
And just relax and enjoy. The stream will be out in about 25 minutes on the Monster Jam Poker site on YouTube. Your family can watch it. Okay.
3-6. Button on seat 9.
So there we go. We're off and running.
Right. And this is written dealer. I'm the only one touching it. The only one moving it. No one moves the dealer button. Sweet. Let's go.
CP laying down the rules about the dealer button. It's good that the dealer takes charge because people move the button and then the dealer moves it again and ends up in the wrong place. So it's better if the dealer is the only one that moves it. So Gary will be joining me shortly, having come from briefing the players out there.
3-6.
And our final table will be underway.
Let's go. Yes.
There's a little bit of a rail developing, friends and that starting to rail people that they're supporting. So the first hand, Wesley under the gun, Jack 3 offsuit.
600,000 to come.
We'll fold that.
And this is going to be
A little bit flippy, Mark.
I think so, in the words of our friend JP Oaks.
A little bit flippy.
I think very much so, where the blinds are where they're now.
If you work it out, the average stack is about 10 bigs.
Which is kind of scary.
It's a bit freaky. So you're going to see a lot of chips going across the table.
So it's folded round so far to Haggai. The first one to pick up a semi-okay hand, the ace-6 off. So let's see if he raises the first hand.
Just took out the BC, which player 10 with ace-9.
Understandable.
Yeah, you and I were both standing on the rail. He went in with pocket 2s. Haggai eventually called with ace-9 and spiked the ace on the flop. Haggai puts in the raise.
Raise. 1.5 million.
And I think it's worthy of note that Haggai's probably, and Maneshkashev and Moon are probably the more seasoned campaigners on this table.
Yeah, they've got a lot, like Moon and Haggai, a lot of final table experience.
Yeah, so it'd be interesting to see how they maneuver through the other people with the greatest respect. And there's some great stacks out there. I mean, I know you've been through them already. But
yeah, Moon sitting very comfortable. Jaden Cohen also over 11 million, and Linesh Naidu over 11 million. Haggai just under the 10 million. So Haggai has raised, got all the way through, and Haggai will take down the first pot and pick up the money in the middle. 1.5 million profit, thank you very much.
he'll be over 11 million now, I'm sure. Oh, sorry, what's he up to? 8.2.
He should be over.
Yeah, we haven't allocated him the chips yet. There we go, 11 million. Yeah, so well done. So events that are still going out in the arena. The Super High Roller is down to a final table, I believe, or down to one table. Whether or not that'll be the final, I don't know. I think the re-entries is closed now. The prize pool is up. It's $1 million rand up top of that tournament, so well done there. And day 1A of the bounty tournament started.
Yeah, that's rocking and rolling in the one pit, and then there's a satellite for the mystery bounty in the other pit.
Yep, there is indeed.
So 4 tournaments currently underway here.
6-3 for Moon. They'll go into the muck. Jaden with the Queen 4. I suspect these will be returned to sender. Jeremy with 9-5. Had a little think about it, but pretty sure they're going back to the dealer. Yep. Right now, guy, ace-5. Another raggy ace. I mean, under the gun +3. Remember, we're 9-handed here, so he is in mid-position. Gets out of the way. 7-2 for Diane. That face tells the story.
Yeah, absolutely. She'll want to get traction quickly.
Yeah, Reza in the cutoff might fancy a piece of this with his Queen 10. We've watched a bit of this table, so I know some of the dynamic. Well, there was 2 tables, they split into, obviously they're all together now. Hadar is well known to us as well, of course.
Absolutely.
And Lenish will put this in.
You see that big raise. Small blind on big blind.
2.2 million. And Wesley will not be able to cope with that, that's for sure. Yeah, Wesley will have to give it up.
He shows him the 10s. He says, I wasn't stealing from you. Little pump of the fist.
Very friendly table, huh?
Yeah, good sportsmanship.
I think he's punching people in the face and all sorts.
You just stole my blind. Now you want to
what's
be
going
friends.
on, man? Seriously. So that's nice. There's a nice spirit being played in.
And Winnie, of course, with that amount of chips, very dangerous on this table.
Indeed, 12 million chips is a lot of ammunition. It's probably the big blind special. So I'm going to just lean across and look at my friend Hugo down there. And I'm going to get Hugo to put up a leaderboard after the next hand.
So Jaden, yeah, under the gun, King Jack off. Nice hand, but very early position when you full.
So what's Jaden going to do here? Don't know Jaden. In fact, there's quite a few players on the table I don't know. So a voyage of discovery for us all.
Yeah, that super high roller behind looks like it's down to 4 players now.
My word.
Raise. 1.450.
So he has raised with the king jack off to 1.2 million. Now Jeremy right next to him has pocket 3s, but he's got a whole table behind him still.
Jeremy, these are going in the garbage, matey.
As much as you think any pair is a good pair, it's not that point yet.
No, he knows. He knows.
He doesn't like it, but they've got to go into the muck.
Hold on,
You
sir.
see-
Discipline.
Under duress, shall we say, he folds that.
That guy with the queen 8 gone. Diane not had anything to work with yet, and is she the shorty? Yes, she is.
Yeah,
she's the short
3.2.
side. So we're all rooting for Diane. May the best lady win.
She's looking for a spot before those blinds reach her.
Yeah, for sure.
Because if she has to put 1.2 million of her stack in there, that'll really hurt her. Wesley in the small blind having a decision. Folds, and Moon has already given up his big blind.
There you go. Well done, Jaden. Nice name, Jaden. My grandson was nearly called Jaden.
Okay.
There we go. So 5 bigs for Diane. Reza's on 8 bigs. Hadar's on 10 bigs. Wesley on 11 bigs. They're all in the danger zone. Jeremy's bordering. And the rest are, well, averagely comfortable. How about that?
18, 18, 18, and 22 on top.
That's it. That's it. Nice shot there at the table. No graphics or nothing, just the nice blue haze. And I'm sure for the people who are just tuning in or looking for their loved ones on the stream, they're going to really appreciate the pictures we'll bring them, and hopefully some good action. And hopefully whoever you're rooting for is doing well. So the blinds 3-6, 300, 600, and 600,000. Big blind ante. This is hand number 4 of your final table of the Little Slam. Day 3. Gee, seems gone quick, Mark, there.
Has gone very quick, guys.
Obviously we were doing the Mega Millions 25k, so we're only getting the final table of this, but I understand there were some big numbers and lots of players, big prize pool as you've seen.
251 players in this event.
It's enormous, huh? And this is the final 9, so well done, and well done to Diane being the last lady standing. It's always nice to have somebody, a lady on the final table. Okay, Moon with the decision here in the small blind.
Raise to 1.4.
I mean, Jaden, who's in the big blind, is going to be expecting this, of course.
Absolutely. You
Depends if
expect
he's got something to fight back with.
nope, nothing to fight back with.
He's still thinking about it.
They're giving Mooney the speech.
There we go.
Don't wait for 30 minutes and ask people what you have. Okay? I can show any time or ask you. I don't want you to wait for 30 minutes.
There's a lovely view of the stage from a low angle.
So there's Diane, waiting for a hand before those blinds approach her. She's got this hand and one more, and then the big blind will be upon her. So she's desperately looking to find a hand before that big blind reaches her. Realize the last little bit of fold equity she still has. That's not it.
Nodder.
Well, you can talk. It's not a problem. Promise you. I will never say anything, but you can have conversation. But don't use bad words. Everyone is thinking like I will play for 2.5 million.
No. No, there are. You're used to this.
So Wesley from the cutoff, facing a raise, he folds. Lanish is raised. So everybody's folding round so far.
Lines are up next and 488.
And the dealer has announced that blinds will be up next hand.
And they're going up massive. That'll be 4-8, right? That's a lot of wonder. 860. Yes. Millions in the pot, Mark.
Absolutely.
Millions.
It'll be 2 million in the pot pre-flop.
That's a lot of cheese.
I mean, you've only got 3.2 million like Diane is.
That's
That
a lot
is
of
scary.
cheese. And the blinds has just captured her nicely, eh? So we're off and dealing on the next hand. And 6, 400, 800. 8 on the big blind ante. And Diane first to act under the gun here. Ace-6. Not strong enough early doors, my girl. Get rid of it. Yep. You don't want to be blinded out, but you certainly don't want to give it up for nothing either. Well done, Diane, sorry. That's discipline. Round to Reza. We didn't catch Reza's cards here, but not to worry. Sweat with him.
All in.
And he moves all in.
All in for Reza. So we're sweating with the rest of the table. Hadar's hand is just diminished in its value. And he will get rid of it. Lanish is gone. Who's Wesley got? Wesley's got a decision is what Wesley's got in the hijack. He's going to get rid of it. ICM considerations. Moon, wake up, sir. Get off your phone. Moon with 7-5. They'll just move back to the dealer. Durant to Jade.
They're going to see the cards there when they see that 5-2.
Is Jaden one of the Zoom crew? No, he's one of the Cape Town crew.
Yeah, one of the Cape Town poker bet crew. Sporting Darren Kramer's new
He's a good looking side of my
livery.
I get my looks from.
Oh, that Kramer, right? Flood in the market. Love it.
2, 3, 4.
There is another player at the 2-par roll. He was obviously absent from the table, so there are still 5.
And if Jaden knew what had been folded, he certainly wouldn't be thinking of playing this hand.
Absolutely not. It's too much.
Gone.
Yeah, and that's not a calling hand. Risa will get his jam through.
Mr. Reza Slam. Well done, Reza. He's happy. Jolly chap. Diane, the time has come. She is prepared, the girl. She is prepared.
Jeepers. 1.6 million of her through. Half her stack in the blind and ante.
And trust me, Mr. Diane is just eyeing those chips already.
Yeah, he is. He's looking for any reasonable hand and he put it all in.
Many have tried and failed.
He was I love that banter. Agar said something to her and Risa opposite said many have tried but failed to take her chips. Lovely stuff.
Okay, so Reza will be under the gun. Right of picture. I don't know why we're not getting his cards. It's peculiar.
Halo folds. Lanish folds. Round to Wesley. He's it out of the way. Moon's already folded. To Jaden now. He's
The
shown,
cut off. Does he
yeah,
want to steal?
he has shown a propensity to
1.8 million is the bet.
be quite feisty.
1,800,000.
What's Jeremy going to have to say about that? Plenty, I would think, with that. I think Jeremy was considering a shove there until that bet came in.
Joe Steggers has just been eliminated. That super high roller.
All the thoughts going through his mind.
Up to Diane. 7-5 off.
Yeah, I think if that action had been in front of him, he would have. So what has she got behind? 1.6.
1.6. She has to give it up. She's got to say, right, I can post my blind and I still have 1.2 behind. And try and spin this up from there. I don't want to give it up. So
Well, to be blinded out is to be criminal. So we're all playing here for 33,000 rand.
okay, that 9th spot, guys.
Yep.
250k on top, I believe.
Yep. 33,000 ninth, 40,000 eighth, 48,000 seventh, 60,000 for sixth, 75,000 for fifth, 90,000 for fourth, 110,000 for third, 145,200 for second, 250,000 for first. I got money says it doesn't go that far.
Yeah, I end up similar situations last night. A little ICM deal.
This is already nearly a crapshoot with the blinds as well.
Yeah.
So there will be a point where somebody will say, let's all take the following and play for this.
Raise.
Lanish is raising to 13 million behind. What's he going to put in here? About 2.5? Look, it's more.
1.8 million.
Oh, 1.8.
Raise.
It just looks so much, guys.
Yes.
Do you think they started with 300,000 starting stack?
So Wesley gets out of the way. Round to Mr. Khan. If anybody can, move Khan.
And I think there's pressure coming here.
See, we can talk and we haven't heard a word from him.
Moon's smiling because he knows he's got ace king and he's going to murder this kid. He's just trying to find out if he's got anything decent.
I knew that was coming.
Yep, that's kind of where we get to.
Now you got to call your whole stack off with ace queen.
Jeremy folds. That guy folds. Diane folds. President folds. Denise now. Oh, Reza still thinking about it.
You know what they do so?
I'd already folded in my mind after Reza.
Yeah, it's snap fold. And he has the decision for all your chips with ace queen offsuit.
There isn't a decision, is there?
No.
You tried and it didn't work.
And there are so many short stacks on the table. Why would you risk it with ace queen
Yeah, I
off?
mean, doing 3-bet all in with Bar Moon, there's no point. And you're going to ladder up for sure. You just got to give it up, matey. Well done.
Taps the table. He shows ace queen. Does Mooney show him?
Massive fold.
Yes, Moon shows him ace king.
That's huge.
No, don't talk about queen is coming or not.
Queen is coming.
Don't worry about the queen is coming.
Yeah, that's massive. Last fold.
And he puts him to the ultimate test.
Mooney talks the best game in town,
And,
yes.
you know, whether or not you think Denise was good or bad there. You know, he was put to the test, and I think he
Play
passed,
some poker.
even though he folded.
You're not screwing around anymore, eh?
They check the TV, they check his guy full rescue, what's he doing? He's doing a right job. Yeah, he's doing a right job.
So Wesley, Queen 9 suited, too early in the queue.
Yep, they're going to go in the muck. What's Moody got here?
No, they say
We don't
they
know.
see you doing that, they're like, can you see Moon's cards? That's what they're thinking. How does he make that far?
I've learned in this game, it's not a fold against the
Your only problem now is once you put in a raise and you get jammed on and have to fold, you leak a huge amount of chips, and it's just unfortunate.
1.7.
Just unfortunate.
Interesting fold from Hagar there. Too early, I suppose.
The cut off. Diane has now a whole rotation to find something, because once it gets back to her, she'll be automatically all in. She won't even have the big blind and big blind ante. I think she's got 800,000 left. Or thereabouts.
He never asked me, he asked me to show it. If they ask,
Yep.
I show.
At least she's got a few free looks.
Try and spin it back up.
She got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7 looks. 7 looks for free.
When you have a dirty stack there, that one you touch now, second one, this one? Next one. Yeah, this one? Oh, I can't see because it's 7 inches. Those ones are mine. Sorry guys.
Wesley Vessels. Thank you. He's also a local Cape Town guy. He's got the Lions head poker logo on his jersey.
Must say all the players trying nice and hard to put their cards in the box properly for us. They like to have the stream go out nicely, especially the players at this level, guys.
1.2 million.
I think you're right.
Jaden has been very active here on the feature table.
A guy now might raise in front of him. He likes those suited aces. Yeah. There's no raise in front of him. Tonight. This is what he'd be tangling with 12 million stack, you know. So Reza is, I've seen him play this hand a couple of times when I was watching him earlier. I think he was Queen Jack. Let's see if he carries on here. I mean, it does change you playing on this table as regards to, as opposed to the normal outer table.
Jaden will get that one through. Plus 2 million for your trouble, sir. So it looks like Bozo's been eliminated there now. Stevens moved around, so they're down to 3. The Malaysian, is it Simon Lim?
That's correct, yeah.
And Faisal Dawood and Stephen Courtney in the last 3 there.
Well, there's this winner takes all only prize.
Yeah, there's a consolation second. I thought that they might do some sort of ICM thing because it's very top heavy.
It's only one prize, $1 million.
Yeah. second prize of 100 and something.
So
Not
pub-
even.
Published. 1
No,
million.
published. Okay. Went out there and said there were 2.
No,
Wow.
definitely. 1 prize only spinning around. Remember, there's a rake as well.
Yeah. Wow, 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 wow.
I can assure you, unless they've changed it in the last half an hour, there was definitely 1 prize. Because I stood there because I thought, there's got to be more than that. Yeah, 1 prize takes all.
Basil looking on the short side there. Mr. Lim has a
Here goes
mountain
Jeremy.
of chips.
Jeremy's going to put this in. Good luck, young man. That goes out of the way.
Point.
So the player wins the coin also.
I want to know because if I
One
want
to
call,
Riza.
take the coin out.
Oh,
And he will have a customer.
yeah. And he's all in as well.
Anything more than 10 seconds, it's a slow roll.
Double check. He's squeezing, he's squeezing, he's squeezing. What have I got here?
You got to put it in, Reza. Okay, beep. It's officially a slow roll.
Oh, he's not even asking for the count. He's got you covered, sir.
Okay, guys, you call.
A lot of diamonds been folded. There it is. Pocket Kings versus the Ace Queen.
Not quite a fair fight, unfortunately.
A little slanted.
Good luck. It's got the diamonds covered, that's for sure.
Oh, there's an ace.
Ace from space.
Risa is eliminated with his Pocket Kings. The Ace Queen of Germany. Very unfortunate. The ace was there on the flop. Well played, sir.
And plays it. Nice handshake and sporting. Well done, young sir. Take it down. Don't trip, don't trip. Thank you, well done.
Yeah. The TD open for you. Come out there.
Have you seen our little Brandon there with his new shorts on?
He normally wears long clothes, Brando.
His legs are very nice, eh? He's got very tanned legs. All the public be writing in there. What do you do talk about yourself like that? There's nothing wrong giving my boys a compliment. I'm just worried about his Uncle Sean who took him shopping for those shorts. They came down with matching pairs, didn't they? Sean and Brandon have got matching clothes today. That is quite concerning. Thank goodness they live in your flat, not mine.
Yeah, well, fortunately I locked my bedroom door at night.
Nice, brother. Can't tell you guys the secret. Can't tell you guys the secret. What is the secret?
So if you want some fashion advice on skinny shorts and interesting tops, speak to Sean or to Brandon. Off and running, hand number 12 on this Lil Slam final table. Back to the action, and we've got 8 players left. Reza takes home 33,000 rounds. Well done, youngster. Well done indeed.
Get extra chips for doing this. I've got the broken sense and now I'm fucking doing a dance. I mean, I'm doing a dance. I'm doing a dance with my cards all the time, so the sense can pick it up.
So the next person out will receive 40,000 rounds.
Apologise to the viewers out there.
Diane will be pleased.
I'm looking also now. First one is very good, second one is not so good.
Franklin Jadamas, hold up Gemma, and he did. He got it through there with the ace queen. And that will reach you in 30 minutes from now. And you watch the viewership start climbing as we've gone live on that stream. And watching it just starts ticking over and it becomes like a odometer. It just keeps going, which is marvelous to see.
Don't forget to hit the subscribe button and the like button. We appreciate it.
5-7.
A lot of good spirits out there, which is lovely to see, guys. They've ate for 3 long days.
Yep. A lot of youngsters on the table, and of course notwithstanding the fact that Diane is there, the last lady as well. So well done to all of the final tablists. Not easy to negotiate big fields. I suppose it's all relative, isn't it?
Absolutely.
If you play in the Colossus and there's 9,000 people, this is a small field.
This is a satellite for that.
Yeah.
Scary stuff there, guys. 9,000 people.
Yeah, true. I mean, we played in tournaments over there regularly with 2, 3, 4,000 people.
And the scary thing was you told me that you'd get to a tournament and there was a waiting list of a couple of hundred people.
No, over 1,000 in the queue for the Colossus.
And they all got in.
Yeah. Alternates.
So you wait for somebody to be knocked out.
Yep. But when there's 9,000 people sitting down,
Yeah, I suppose there's
knockouts are quite common.
and 3's out, no re-entry or anything. So
That's it. When you're gone, you're gone.
I was concerned with this one, because if you knock it over, then it brings up to that step.
Keelan Creel, well done to all making final table. Good luck, Wesley. Bring it home for the Lions Head Poker crew.
Good luck and thank you. The Lion's Head. Obviously named after the side of the mountain shaped like the Lion's Head. Table Mountain, that is, of course. Haggai Garnick, 4-4s.
They were roaring with young Nick last night.
Here we go. Money goes in.
She found a hand.
Good luck, Diane. We are rooting for you.
Call in 1, 2.
1.2 million.
Ador's got a couple of picture cards here in the hijack.
1.2 million.
Put my shades on, maybe it makes my card.
So Hadar must have folded.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the brandy.
Too many people behind him.
No, that's
Mostly he's getting out of the way with that garbage.
I was going to say another word.
Because normally you'd be calling with King Queen for 1.2. Moon raises to 5 million. Just isolate her.
Yep, he wants to play a heads up. Diane is actually suffering with mood time because he's obviously looking for a 10.
Yeah,
Not anymore. So it's only going to be the aces that are going to help her. Jaden getting the moon speech. Ace Queen.
Oh wow.
Oh, Jaden.
What
Did you
if
let
he-
these two fight it out? And ladder up?
Yeah.
Yep, that's the way to do it, my boy. That's the way to do it. Let the other two fight. Hopefully one gets knocked out in his mind and then he ladders up. And Ace Queen is a thing of the past. Would you not agree, Mark?
Absolutely, Gaz. Why would you risk 5 million chips pre-flop?
When you've already got an all-in and a re-raise.
Yeah, you just sit there and watch it go by.
Yep. No help.
No help there for her.
Tens ahead.
And the ace queen is patting himself on the back right now. Still packing himself on the back. And he's thinking, what a great fold up, mate. Shame she's unfortunately eliminated.
For 40 grand.
8th place, she did let up one spot. So well played, Diane.
So let me tell you an interesting fact. Seat number 9 was out in 9th place. Seat number 8 is out in 8th place.
Hagar will be saying, I'm breaking that.
Well, let's hope we haven't jinxed anybody.
Then Hagar sitting in seat 1 is smiling right now.
Yeah, indeed. Okay, Hadar is 5 picks, Wesley with 6.
Look at Moon though, 23 million chips now.
But only 29 picks. Very flippy.
What do you find? But you phoned before I you never called it.
But I think if I raise,
I'm gonna put it in.
I'm gonna put it in with what, 10s?
Can you have your small blind, please?
I wanna isolate that lady. We are family, but not that close.
If I raise, you think you're gonna put it in?
There you go. And Mooney having a little
Big raise.
banter.
You first start raise, come on.
That guy folded.
I will see how
Yeah,
much.
too early.
Huh? Maybe I'll call it.
Then it cost you a bit. Then it cost you a bit because
No, against him, I will fold it then because I know he got overpay or something.
Under the gun. So early. That guy deciding it's not, guys.
Fortune favours the brave.
I know you and I have a similar philosophy to those baby pairs from early position
Well,
on a full
what
table.
he's done here is he raised it like he's sitting there with aces or kings.
Yeah.
And he knows that he's got some equity if it does have to go to showdown. So in other words, I'm committed my stack. I've got equity, but it's going to cost you this much. Hence the reason I'm not doing the small raise, I'm doing a big one. That's where he's thinking.
He's put Wesley to the test because Wesley's got ace 10.
Yeah.
He's got to call 2 million of his 5 million stack.
Or he's going to come over the top. Time to fold. He knows how guy.
Yeah.
There you go. Well done.
What's your plan, bro?
And that guy's table rep will be in good shape here.
7.
Ooh, Mooney.
See, Mooney is the other side of that coin. I'm not saying that Wesley's afraid. What I'm saying is that Mooney is not afraid.
And got 23 million chips and moves all into Z. Now the problem with raising with those baby pair from the front is somebody comes over the top of you, you can't call off your stack with threes.
Exactly. He's asked the question, didn't put so much in, he can't get away from it. We'll have some theatre, and then they'll have to fold.
And he saved Wesley from a tough spot because if Hagar folded there, the ace 10 would have raised and run into the ace queen.
Yep.
A lot of support coming for Wesley Vessels.
Popular young man.
Nicolette Cable coming out for him, the whole Lions Head poker crew. It's also coming out for Reza, but Reza has unfortunately left us already. And Hagar loses 2 bar there.
Hey, you Joburg family, eh? I don't know about you guys.
I'm getting here. You can see TV after. What see around here.
And Moon has picked up a few hands. Ace King, Ace Queen, Pocket 10.
You guys getting grass.
Yeah, you don't want to get in the way of the moon roller when he's steaming, that's for sure.
Bad dealing and bad jokes.
You want a good looking face at least.
You give him 7-2. 7-2.
Well, you can't you give me close. I'll take 7-2.
I need to play Baccarat.
Yeah.
Give him 7-2.
Blackjack 9-2. Double.
Alright.
So we're going to the relay table after this, is that the
So-
plan?
No, sir, I don't play roulette. I've stopped playing that game. long
Action
time
is
ago.
on
I know Moon's going.
Manish, round to Wesley.
I've seen that game break too many guys. I don't feel like being broken at the moment in my life.
King 8 for Wesley, not interested he says.
I like machines, not too much.
1.8 million.
Hold it.
Hold it round. There's a raise to 1.8 million, I think, from Jaden again. Yeah, ace 9 in the cutoff.
Jeremy to act.
He's got a nice hand, but you've got a big raise before you.
Some more space. Give us chance also, please. Good bro.
And there on the rail at the back is a family from PE. Supported the boardwalk thing so well. One satellites, and they've come down here as well. Far right.
Well, two blonde ladies.
Yeah, the husband in the middle,
Who are they?
wife. They played in all the tourneys there in PE. Just come think of his name now. And he was interviewed by Caitlin when she did one of those box things.
Okay, we're off and running. New hand. Denise will be under the gun player. Write a picture in the blue t-shirt. Like those. He might find a bit too early in the action, but he's been very quiet.
Yeah. Yeah, the one raise,
So put it in.
all in. Oh no, 2 million he said. Sounded like all in at first.
9
eh?
million is a big chunk of change, huh?
Yeah, so he raised with the ace queen before and really jammed over with ace king and he had to fold. So he puts in 2 bar, king jack suited. Here's Jaden, who's very aggressive, got 16 million.
Total 9. Total is 9.
It's 7.
Makes the call. Just looking for a low flop. I don't know if he'll spike a 7. There's one folded there.
Well, they say it's always coming. Let us see.
Not there. The king is top.
I thought this table would have been a little bit faster, to be honest.
Yeah. There's the V-pip. Jaden and Lanish the most active. And Haydar and Wesley hardly played a hand. Chris Miller, 6'9", is nuts for life.
Flop your set, you make money. Yeah. That's what I thought.
Yes, King. Big blind, King Jack. I think no. No, no Jack. It's okay.
Life is too big, man.
Yeah.
I'm coming inside. I like to take home to come,
This is a PG 13, huh? PG game.
for you, yeah, not for me.
What's Goog's got here? The Googleator. He's all in.
All in.
People who don't know at home, that's his online name, Googs. And you can call him. Oh,
He's short stacked and he's thinking, I don't know if I'll get a better hand. I'm in the blind. Hagar stealing from the button. Taking a gamble and
there's 10.
he's found out the bad. Ace 10, ace 10.
Oh, we registered it as Jack 10. That's
I
interesting.
This could be one of the other cards that flipped across the box that we've had
Yeah, we
sometimes.
changed that, Huggies.
When the 10 is there,
10 comes, no.
Both flash draw is going there. Watch.
But, no.
Says no money there. Where is the big blind?
Okay.
There we go. Huggies changed it on the software.
he's not eliminated.
He's not
It's a split.
eliminated. It's a split. So we'll just run that software back and we'll change it. So very
Then you grab some of Moon's chips while I'm grabbing these.
as long as he's not eliminated, that's all.
Still in and so on.
Move on to the next hand. Mooney's under the gun. Jaden.
Raise to 2 million.
Hagar raises with the pocket nines, 9 the cutoff.
So 1.2 more.
It's 1.2 more from the other big blind. So he's going to defend with a king 10. Which is not surprising, it's quite a strong hand, short-handed. So, clean for, it's a gut shot, obviously, but clean for Hagar.
That's what Weasley and Hagar's nines. He doesn't like the 2 overs though. Gone all in. Strong play by Hagar.
Yep. To the test.
They do have make up video.
Raise it up. Well played Hagar.
Nice play. Hagar picks up 3.2 million with troubles and spins his money back up to 9.2 million.
cards, haven't pushed them on.
Hold on.
There's so many reasons I can give you.
Did we get it in? Did we get it in?
Now, right, blinds are up.
Blinds are up. The dealer say.
That can't be up
Blinds
already.
are up 500,000, 1 million with the 1 million entry.
Wow.
Oh, well.
Wow, 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 wow.
They must have reduced the time on the blinds.
Can you believe this? Like 1 million, you got 20 big blind and 18 like big blind. Maybe
You got the big stack.
Huh?
You two are the big stack.
Yeah.
Is that like how many big
Who's got 20?
So Jade picks up ace queen again, this time unopposed. So we might see some action here.
Raised to 2.3 million.
Raised to 2.3 million, says the dealer.
Just like that.
Four's too weak or not strong enough, huh?
Just
do
the
you think?
problem is he's got 9.5, so just fold it. It's just fold it. Too weak. You got a whole table behind you.
Blind's creeping up on it.
Nado's going to be looking for a spot PDQ as well, guys. 2.6 mil.
I think you're right.
Put all in our court. I know that's what you're
Giving me the speech if you put it all in, I'm calling. Really with these games.
Change the water out. What is it?
Can't fold it against you.
Huh? Sorry? You can't vote against me.
No, I can't fold that. Same man.
Oh, I think you're saying there then we have a game. We play it.
Can I have a million, my man?
That's so nice, man. Just a million. My man can have a million.
Just ask me. Can I have 2
This is
million?
mad, eh?
Another
The
million.
blind levels.
Give it to the man. Asking so nicely, other million.
500,000 a million on the big blind. I need
What's a million?
2.5 million in the middle to start.
Just lying there, guys.
It brings a whole new meaning to stealing the blinds.
Absolutely. It's like robbing Fort Knox now. I got ace 6 suited. Not too early. Too many players behind that can wake up with a hand. Ado's really looking for a hand. If those blinds reach him, he's only got the 2 million to put in and he'll have a trickle behind. All in 11 million. The cutoff.
So the forward's not going to get him into trouble, I think. Nope, rather move.
Rooney called.
Yeah, Rooney's never slow rolling.
Didn't want that. Strong.
I didn't want that, he says.
I got one chance.
And Hagar folded an ace under the gun.
What must I do? Must I fold?
No, no.
we go. Here we go.
When his kings can hold up, he's going to be a monster stack.
Gonna dodge an ace.
Jack added is out as well now.
No. No. Please. No. Fuck.
Wow, 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 wow. Finds it on the river.
Ace from space. Barry Greenstein strikes again.
And there's a chip swap around. Moon and Lanish swap places.
Barry Greenstein. Ace on the river.
Lanish up to 27 million. Moon down to 13.
Can you believe this?
Yeah.
Nice. Unlucky, sir. No, it's okay, it's a game. I can't raise blinds. I can fold also. Yes, yes, 100%.
Hectic. That was hectic for Mooney. It was an ace folded already. Lanish was drawing thin, and the ace, the Barry Greenstein. And there's a swap around in chips. They'll just audit that. TD's keeping a close eye on that, make sure everything is smooth. Imran Khan, come on, Gemma. Quite a bit of support for Gemma as well. Jeremy Jadalmas, known as Gemma. Chips are sorted out.
Unlucky, Mr. Moon. Nice and nice. I can't fold. No, exactly. You can't fold. No ways.
Okay, then just drop your chips back out of the box a little bit for me, Mochana. Just this one here. Just see it.
Yeah, we don't have enough chips to have that issue, right?
Even if we put it on there,
They got plenty of boxes.
Okay.
Yeah, I moved this side of the box.
That's fine. Just gonna stay in the same box.
Yeah, yeah.
We'll move on to the next hand. They've now calculated carefully, made sure the chip counts are right. Chips are awarded across to Lanish. Big double up for him there with the ace jack versus the kings. Both of them saying they put this to their hands.
but you must put things, Mr. Khan. Sorry.
Bit of support coming for Totti. That's the nickname for Wesley Vessels. Haydar all in with the rag ace, but he has to. He's under the gun +1. That blind is approaching him fast now. Doesn't know if he'll get a better hand. Jeremy, the ace-9 in the big blind, 1.6 million to call. I think he's going to call this, guys. With 7.5 million behind. He's already put 2 million in.
It depends how aware Jeremy is of the ranges of Hado as well. I mean, Hako's not got cards behind him, so he's the last to act.
Yeah, he's in the big blind. He's already invested 1 million in the big blind, 1 million in the big blind ante.
Okay, yeah, well, he has to call then. I didn't realise he was in the big blind. It is a standard call. But he's not calling, he needs to be very careful where he puts those chips. Very deliberate, like that, just getting a feel. And he hasn't put a foot wrong yet, so he has to call. Yep, very well done.
Yeah, he worked it out, knows he has to.
He's miles ahead. I'd be happy to see the ace-2. But basically, he had on needs a 2.
Yep, 2 or some sort of wheel draw.
And doesn't want to see a 9.
There's the wheel draw.
Well, there's some sort of wheel draw, you call it.
Absolutely. Straight off the bat. And a lot of top pots now. Look at them.
Yeah,
Wow.
massive.
23 outs all of a sudden for Adar. That is not one of them.
Easier to miss, he says.
Absolutely. It's a split pot. Whoa, it's a split pot. It is a split pot. Ace with a pair of 5s, Queen Jack is a split pot. So you chop it up. Haydar survives. Actually makes a profit out of it because of the ante.
He dodged the bullet there. That's
He
what-
did dodge a huge bullet.
All your money back. All your own money.
Can unclench now. He has survived.
The small one, the
Anti, so you win 500,000. Win is a win.
I split and I win 5.
He actually makes half the ante and half the small blind. So you'll be 700,000 up.
All guys, the blind is too much. Of course. Not playing. Never shot.
And he's now under the gun.
Fine, roll in and
King 4. I'll give that one a rest. Wesley very short now, 1.8 million. Puts it all in.
That's like 1.8.
Moon with 6s.
But he won't be shy.
Moon will pull that.
corrector, sir.
1.8 million. Call. Yeah, just a call.
Jaden is folded, round to Jeremy.
Hey guys decides to join the party.
2 callers.
Out of the big blind. For all the reasons we mentioned previously in the last hand.
I got the blind check.
Check, check.
Yeah, they're not going to bet into a
Check,
side
check.
block.
There's the ace.
Check.
Wesley's got.
That gets rid of moon. Hagar's got 2 pairs with aces.
We'll see. There's the ace from Hagai.
We'll drag in the other one. 6s.
Sixes.
What did Wesley have?
No, what's the 7?
Wesley's cards have to be opened.
Well played, well played. Shot, good luck.
Wesley had 9, 10 of diamonds.
9,
Okay,
10,
we were just making sure because he was an all-in player, they have to be opened. Okay, thank you very much. 9, 10 of diamonds. So Hagar will pick up that pot.
We all learned at the moment. We missed that it was a split pot.
And we'll lose Wesley,
Straight
which is unfortunate.
Well played.
And Wesley will get 48,000 rounds, so well done, young sir.
Well done, young man.
You did it right.
Yeah, 100%. Can't throw him out because we 2-1, we have a chance to take out the play. And then pocket 6s, but it's still beating me with a 9. If I bet it, he will fold, he will win on the money. That's why I checked. And I can't get it. 2 million. This guy is asking a lot of money, 2 million, 1 million, and less than nothing.
So it wasn't seat 7 out in 7th, it was seat 3. Ironically, it was seat 7 who took all the money. So after much excitement, we will get back to the feature table. Cards in the air. Let's activate our new hand. Elimination 9-2 gets out of the way under the gun. Round to move on. He's going to bet his ace there straight off the bat. 2 million to bet. Jaden next direct, 8-9. He'll get out of the way in the cutoff. Round to Jeremy, who's played very solidly so far.
He
so
has.
let's see what Jeremy's going to do here. Jaden's folded.
Jeremy, who they call Gemmo, who's had a lot of support here online.
Oh, here we go. Maybe pumping this up. And Moon bets 2 million. I think he's just put this in here.
Yeah, I think so, guys.
And he's got 8 bigs there.
Just calls.
Okay, let's see how he goes. I think we'd rather have seen all 5 for all of it. So Jeremy knows the temperature on the table. He's played with Moon. I mean, I know Moon very well, but how's he been playing today? You know? And all with the Queen 8 gets out of the way in the big blind.
The problem is, if you miss, Mooney will bet you off post flop.
We will, yeah, for sure.
Well,
there you
not
go.
there.
That's the end of Moon, I think.
It's going to cost Mooney some chips.
Jeremy, check the deception. I don't know. Let's go to
Moon to act first.
Moon's check, run to Jeremy. Jeremy makes a bet.
I think Moon can get away from this.
3 million.
3 million's a bet.
I think Mooney gets away from this. He knows he's got kicker problems. Oh wow, Mooney not believing. He hasn't put it up front yet. He's gauging a reaction.
He wants to think, he's wondering whether the other fella's got a jack. Yeah, at this stage of the tournament, with this many big blinds, you know, you're only sticking money in with good pairs or loaded aces.
Put this, and I have to put the balance hand.
I know he's looking for a reason.
Not yet. Jack, Jack.
We've seen 30 minutes.
So if I go all in, then it will be 1 minute to see. Correct? Isn't it?
When he folds and shows him the ace, he should fold. Just show me the jack.
That's exactly what he's going to do, of course.
Oh, he shows him both.
This Jack.
Shows him both.
Good fold move. Well played, Jeremy. Max value, I think. Max value. Jeremy gets up to it. And we're going to see a lot of this sort of chip lead and big stacks moving around the table.
Just play with the ace. And you get no another one. That's why. Whenever he got ace, he
We'll look
played
at
that.
feature table.
Right or wrong.
So you want him to play with 3 and 4
You must catch him. That's what I want.
But I really do like that view behind there, guys.
Patient says he played only ace.
So that's why
It's very royal blue. Unlike the darker navy blue. With Queen 9 suited here. He's limping in for $1 million. Great, love it, love it.
Yeah, all out.
That was an all in and an all out, from what I heard there.
All out. Pocket tens. The Lanish and Moon have clashed a few times now. Moon jamming over the top of Lanish, then Lanish jamming into him and Snap beating the kings on the river, and now he goes back over the top of Moon. So they've had a little to and fro.
Okay, next hand. Jaden sent a picture on the gun. I got a queen 4. He's in a cut-off here, might decide to have a little flutter. No. Ace Jack and the blinds head off, that's going in. And Lanish might have to call him, yeah?
I think so.
With his chip stack. The 28 million behind is all in 1.7. I mean, that's a snap, I think.
Yeah, and his button jamming into you, and you know he's short stack looking for anything. Actually, he's got a good hand here, but King Queen suited strong.
Obviously, still got a player to his left. And Moon Khan is that player, of course.
He doesn't isolate, he just calls, which brings Moon into the equation.
I would have definitely isolated him there.
You're speaking at us, we can't hear you. You're part of the stress. So you're not allowed to talk like that, huh? Just tell me.
There's the ace, a gut shot for Lanish. Ace of radar still good. Ace of radar is good.
And he'll pick up 6 million then. Sure.
Wow, nice.
Radar gets a triple up plus the ante. Just like that. Being very short. He's still short on 6 million, but not as. Isn't that weird? He's 6 million and he's short stacked.
It's all relative, I suppose.
There
5
it is.
bigs for Moon. Hadar's got 5 bigs. I got 12. Jeremy on 13. Jaden on 13. And Lanish 27. Is it me or is it getting cold in this office?
Yes, I've put a jersey on for the first time on this tour, so I think it's quite cool in here. The aircon's turned up quite high.
Paul says it's getting cold. That's good enough for me. I mean, Paul's a lot older than me, so he feels the cold. Hijack for that guy. No can do. And on the cut off, still set counting chips.
Still counting, when he looks down and sees that, that's going in too. On the cut off watch. Must be all in.
I think Hadar is a little more frugal, is he not?
Yep.
Well, you're right, he's going to put it all in. 6 million chips.
On to Jaden. He folds. And he will pick up another 2 million.
Just like that, Hadar.
1.7 to 8.5 in 2 hands.
Not bad if you can get it.
With feel a lot more comfortable than he was with 1.7 million.
Sorry, this went to showdown. Hadal's seen a plenty. Jaden's not seen one showdown yet. Sounds like you remember the best right. Yeah. Under the gun for Haggai.
Radar will give it a rest. Out the way, Mooney already folded. Interesting, the ace-4, the big stack folding there.
2.2 total.
Jaden.
Certainly not going to see anything in the showdown with those cards.
No, he's just raised it. Jaden raising. Oh, look at this.
Okay, I missed something here. What just happened?
Small blind raised, big blind called.
Do we really have 7-2 versus 4-2?
Absolutely, Gaz.
Oh my word.
And one of the few times the 7-2 is the better hand.
Sure. It's got to continue, eh?
See who bets here. Stunning if Jeremy played back at him.
No, he's not going to. He had a look.
Looking for a reaction, that's what he's doing there. I love your work, sir. Not just giving it up, he wants to play back at him. He gives it up, guys. He's tempted.
Yeah.
Seven,
Jaden's sitting there thinking, was going to play 7-2 on this feature table to get through.
and 7-2 was the winning hand. That's the weird thing about it. It was a head 7-eye.
Terrible, terrible.
Bluffing like mad. With the best hand, sir. With the best hand.
Unbelievable. So Mooney's been the most aggressive here. Hadal the least aggressive. Hadal's actually just called himself into those pots. He hasn't actually raised into them. That guy's you expect mid-position. Jaden. Eliminations, obviously he's sitting with a big stack, so. But Mooney the most active.
That's to be expected. His nature.
Three, 4 for Hadal.
Out the way. Mooney all in. King 10 suited. Only round to Haggai now, and there's nothing for Haggai there.
Nope, nada.
Mooney will get that through.
That guy does not give him his big blind, that's for sure.
shit. It's not, yeah, so it's not a proper shit. It's a hoax.
If I have 8 nana.
Yeah, no, that's can be called. You can't call it 10-3.
Okay, I think we're now to the next hand. Deal is just about ready to start the deal.
You have a time to joke now, eh?
Why not? What are you going to do? Cry? Now we have gambling.
100%.
You know, if I only has a dog. Kings in an ace 6.
Now,
When you had ace jack.
yeah.
6 and the ace in the river. One day when I'm big.
You can't call me the A6. When he goes on it, I'm going.
Ah man, if I ship. Ace 6.
Any spades up,
No
Jay's on
matter
that on
how
the
you
nice
ship,
five.
you ship, I'm calling, I
Of
can't call
course,
it
that's
king.
what I'm saying. Yeah.
Because it doesn't matter.
Of course.
Turn the other way, round to H, the Googs.
See if he puts pressure on Adon now. Fold it to him.
Googs is going to enter into this pot. Well, you can get a check back here, you never know. Stranger things happen.
Spin the wheel.
See a flop, spin the
There
wheel.
you
Wes.
go. And one of those unusual flop things. So gutsy here for Hadar. Not much else going on down there for Haggai. Haggai with the betting lead.
Picks up the flush draw now.
Check, check.
And a straight draw. Adon hits his 9. At this precise point, Googs decides he's going to bluff.
1 million.
See if he gets away with it. I doubt it.
I don't think he does.
I missed. A hit.
I missed. Hit. Hadar, we could have given him the South African flag or the Israeli flag. Either or, he was dual nationality, I believe. No,
What is it doing now?
Does Haggai not also have dual nationality?
I don't think so. I'm not sure. But he can certainly speak Hebrew, that's for sure.
All customer complain.
All customer complain the brands can you stop it or something is it? Huh? So you say play fast. Huh? Play fast.
Play faster? Oh. So such a nice one.
When you're trying to get the blinds to be capped, they've just told him to play faster.
That's a stupid question, to be honest. Haggai will like these cards, not necessarily like them in so much as the position. Suited King 10. 3 bar. Getting close to it.
Goes for the 2.5.
Raise 2.5 million.
Our fortunes reversed for Haydar. He's up to 10 million from 1.7 and a very short time away. A lot of support for Jeremy. They're all telling him, come do this for Vicky. Even Gareth Duncan's climbing on for him, Clint Solomon's. All saying, do it for Vicky.
A lot of love out there.
Because they're too far apart, they can't even
I
make
wish
it
you
right.
all well. I mean, I wish we could all let our dreams come true,
That's
but
how good they were.
poker gods are the poker gods. There's your cumulative winnings chart. Obviously, the players that are no longer at the tables also contribute to those totals.
Absolutely.
So,
Mooney, you can see he was on 12, he's down 5.1, which is exactly accurate.
Yep.
Yeah. Shall I make way for Mr. Kramer next to you, Gary?
Darren Kramer,
Yeah.
I don't know who he is. Does he know anything about poker?
I've heard that he may have played.
No, probably 15. Oh, maybe.
Around 18, 15 minutes.
Question. Are they having dinner or
Islam had a dinner yesterday. So what is it? 15 minutes? I know. 20 minutes. What is it? 15 minutes until you finish. Only one dinner.
I don't think they've turned Darren on yet. Get him on now.
One dinner.
Now, can you hear me, guys?
There we go, Darren.
Okay, nice, welcome. This is a session. I think I've managed to make my way driving mad every stop along the way, and today's the first one. Oh, now, sorry. How's this really well-attended tournament been going? 251 runners. Really nice turnout, very impressive. Yeah, it's been really great stop on the tour.
Yeah, we're at the point where, to use those words, we're getting a bit flippy.
Yeah.
The blinds are significant, obviously. We're sitting, I think it's 800,000, no, it's 500,000, 1 million, 1 million.
So yeah, as I saw Dave before I came here, he kept saying to me, he can't believe this is not more fluffy. He was like, these guys all have 12 big blinds, you know. Yeah, you would expect it to be going very fast.
Well, I predicted it to be the fastest final table
Yes,
ever, but
yeah.
they're hanging in there, the boys.
Yeah, and
Very
sometimes one of those
cagey.
weird things where, you know, the short stack keeps getting the better hand, it gets the shove through.
Yeah, I mean, the totals they're playing for,
Really nice.
for a lot of these players is a significant
Very
amount of money, you know.
Yeah.
So we've paid 7th place, which was Wesley. He's just gone out.
Okay.
He took 48k. Diane was our last lady standing in 8th with 40k.
I mean,
And Reza went out in 9th with 30k. So, I mean, they're all playing for what are they up to now? So the 48k, no, next
60.
60 is the next one out.
Great, you know, and some of these guys who I'm not 100% sure that I don't think they've had cashes, you know, ever had a 250 cash in their early careers. It's life-changing, significant money. So, yeah, Mooncon, obviously he's got a few results here. A guy, he's got a few results, and yeah, there's if I reveal my hand being on supporting, I'd only keep the reason I'm saying it is because the camera keeps sticking on him. He's Jaden. He's a awesome kid from Cape Town, as you would expect. Yeah. You know where the awesomeness is. Yeah, he's competition for me for ADHD. I mean, he can buzz around like that.
Well, he's been quite quiet and he hasn't moved around much, but I drew the parallels between him, Yoni, and Damon. I think kind of the same age group type approach and
I mean,
etc.
I just wish I could get him to stop smoking. He randomly walked past me in the poker room, and every time I think he's going out, he's going for a 6-minute smoke break. I have to
Yeah, and wearing your branding there.
Yeah, so he actually, awesome, he is he's working for us. He's going to attract a lot of players and just help with affiliate guys. He's a true gentleman, and I think anyone who's hung out or spoken to him, he really is a great guy. He actually was, and reason you know, because I think he was at the feature table when you guys were commentating. He was the 7th employee at Ozo, and I think you had in the first day Thomas Page, who started the business. He worked there, and he did one or two things, and then we found, just found him recently as friends, and he's a very hard-working, intelligent guy. Loves poker. He's obsessed about it actually, and he's a young child, but he has identified early on, a few months ago, that when this poker series came up, he put in some leave for both, and here he is playing all the events. I think quite a lot of the events. So good to have some, new people. Yeah.
That's awesome. So the bad news is this is the last time before the break.
Wow,
your timing is impeccable, PK.
Wow,
But
okay.
when the break is when the break is over, we want you to come back.
No, I'm definitely coming back. Normally I say to you at the break, that's about an hour. Thanks guys, but this one I'll be like, I'll see you soon.
Okay, cool.
Thanks,
so
guys.
we'll see the end of this hand. We haven't actually seen Jaden's cards for some peculiar reason, but
Yeah, it looked like they're in the box, yeah. Okay.
no. This is a brand new deck. The table was tested in the break.
It's Jaden's fault then, okay.
Well, I'm blaming the kids. Sorry.
Yeah, exactly.
Just we're against it.
Maybe we get something over it.
No, didn't pick it up.
Wow.
He obviously
Sometimes
had
if
a
they just
decision to
overlap
make,
them slightly, then it
yes.
interferes.
Yeah, put it on top.
Yeah.
We just turned those cards
Okay.
off. Too late.
Guys, I'll see you in what is it, 10-minute break, 15?
Yeah, I think it's 15.
Okay.
Probably nearer 12 now.
Okay.
But we'll catch you. We'll catch you
Yeah,
on the flip
10
side.
minutes.
Okay.
Thanks, guys.
Cheers, buddy.
And welcome back to the Grand West Casino. This is the final table of the Lil Slam. We're in day 5 of the series in the Western Cape, in the mother city of Cape Town, the 5th stop on the Sunbet Nationwide Tour. And we're down to the last few runners in this tournament. We have 6 players left, playing out for that first prize of 250,000 Rand and the Lil Slam title with a Vicky Memorial on it. This was dedicated to Vicky and has been extremely well attended. 251 players started this event. Blinds are now 600,000, 1.2 million with a 1.2 million big blind ante.
Double check when I go check. No, because I was small blind. The company was big blind. I put it in. Shot the gun. I hear you, girl. I raised under the gun. No, you never raised the last time we talking.
Yeah, no, the last time is right. It's right. I was big.
All in. All in.
Folded round till Moon. Mooney is all in.
Nah, I think we had one more hand off.
Moon is the one that has moved all in. And Jaden. So Moon all in, and Jaden has woken up with ace queen next to him. Jaden covers Moon.
1.8 or something.
Jaden has asked for a count. Moon got around 7 million.
7 million from 500. Oh, 50 million. 7 million. 500.
So a nice insight there by Darren Kramer earlier on Mr. Jaden, young man.
Yeah, I gave him high praise. And if Darren Kramer gives you praise, you must know you can play, guys.
Yeah.
You know, it's jammed from the button by Moon. You've got ace queen. At this stage, I don't know if you can fold ace queen here, guys. I know it's a big chunk of his stack, but really it's not his tournament
I'm
life.
all in if I'm Jaden. I'm isolating.
Yeah. Well, he knew the stack to his left only had 4, so he's made the call. We'll see Moon's cards now. There's a king. What else does Mooney have with that king?
We'll find out right now.
King 8.
Yeah.
He's got 2 live cards, Moon.
Yeah, he's not in the best of shape at the moment, but we'll
Nope.
see. Got to run them out. Ace 4 9.
Oh, Moon's in a lot of trouble now. 1% chance only. He's running cards. That is not one of them.
That's it. And Moon will be eliminated.
So well played, Mooney. The big hand for him was when he lost with the kings to the ace jack.
Yep.
He was talking about it outside. So just nothing he could do.
Finishes in 6th place and takes home 60,000.
60 grand for a 5k buy-in. Nothing wrong with that. Well played, Mr. Moon.
I called
Out.
the ace. Really? I didn't even call.
VPIP was 38%, very
I
active.
had a feeling something.
Went to showdown 80%. Aggression frequency was 38%. So he gave it his all. He didn't get blinded out, that's for sure.
He did very well. Well done. Always a pleasure, mate. Always a pleasure.
Chairman Jeremy now has 3 big blinds, guys.
Easy call with his blinds.
Yeah, he needs to find a spot. What do you think?
And even Haydo on 10 million with 8 bigs.
Jeremy's in the small blind now, I believe.
Yeah, he will be in the small blind. 5 players left. Haydo making a move here.
Nice. Jaden with pocket 5s. He's all in for 10 million.
He might hold the 5s. He might think he's in a flip and he doesn't want to flip for that much. Here we go.
Solid. Well done.
Jeremy on the short side, King 9. That's the best cards he's seen in ages, but again, there's all in before him. And Haggai with 5-3.
Thank you, guys.
And Hadar gets that one through.
Small pair wasn't nice.
That small pair? I was dominating. At pair.
Twos, threes, fours. Then you were dominating.
No, I'm a bluff.
Okay, so next hand is hand 34. 600, 1.2 million, 1.2 million. That's 3 million in the middle. And trust me, every one of these players needs to pick up that 3 million.
Absolutely, it's huge now.
1.2.
Let him put his own blinds in, you can deal.
I'm putting in his blinds.
Yeah, but you must deal. As much as possible.
Action on the leash under the gun. Ace-3 offsuit. Holds that. Round to Jaden.
No, I didn't put in. You want to put it
Outside.
Oh, yeah,
Give me my card.
no, no.
No problem.
And there's an all-in from Jeremy.
Good luck, Jeremy. I think it just might actually just be a call by Hadar. You got the 2.7 more in.
Yeah, I think he's going to let that go.
Oh well.
Gives up the big blind of 1.2 million.
No, I thought you said you all in as well. No, and I just heard folding. I'm like,
I can say
Going to become a bit of a shove fest now, guys.
I mean, I got to be honest. I have no idea this tournament's still running. I think it would have been over a long time ago. I mean, you've got 5 players left, and somebody's going to get hurt. You know, there's a huge prize pool now. 75k the next, 90, 110, 145 and 250,000. Any one of these players can win this from here.
Absolutely, and they're playing for that trophy and the first prize of 250,000.
But it's entertaining, that's for sure.
Very entertaining.
And it's nice to see them go the full distance. But eventually it catches up with you. It's the nature of the beast. Haggai here at King 6 in the D. Just thinking, do I need to risk any chips here? Pick up the blinds. If I do, what size is it going to be? And I'm not going to take the risk. What do you think?
He wants to though, he wants to use that button, guys. There we go. He's asking the question.
3.8, something like that.
He said, oh, he's run into a hand. That's the problem of trying to steal with a hand like that now.
Yeah.
And that'll be all in.
This time you do say all in.
all in.
Okay, this time I fold.
So Haggai will have to give this up.
Yeah, you'll have to snap give this up, but he's...
I don't think he'll snap with it. I mean, it'll take a little bit
Yeah,
of time,
no, but
street cred, but
inside,
then
inside.
yeah.
I think he's inside, he's already folded.
Oh, of course.
There you go. Doesn't waste any more time. Should show him. There he goes. Shows him. There's King suited. Big hand.
Don't mess with me. That hand at 16 million. Of course, the all-in was counted as well. So, our gladiators who remain: Hadar, Lanish, Jaden, Jeremy and Agai.
Ishmael Prince saying when we called Wesley that young man, he said he's not young, he's almost 40, he's not young. Relative to us, he is. Relative to Gaza and myself, who are post 60, he is young.
I'm not 60. I started working backwards when I got to 60. I'm like 58 nearly now.
Okay, you going the other direction, I guess, back down.
Sounds much better than nearly 62.
Absolutely.
So first prize 250 grand, second 145 200, third 110, fourth 90, and fifth 75,000. So everybody here guaranteed 75,000 South African orands.
Darren Kramer incoming there, so I think he may be rejoining us.
Oh, thank you for the warning.
Picked him up in the background.
Jaden will pick up some chips here by the look of it. Yeah. So Lanish gives him a walk with 6-2 as a small blind into the big.
Yeah. Suited also. Diamonds, that's right.
They're thinking, wow.
Sorry guys, I said 15, 25, and I see we've lost a player.
Mr. Kramer, you're late.
I know
The
that.
break was 15 minutes.
Yes, yeah, I know. I see
seriously.
There's a lot happened since I left. We lost a player.
Yes, Moon got moved. So he's away.
Jaden knocked him out.
Oh, nice. Oh, wow.
Your runner
There's-
knocked him out.
Exactly, my runner. Wow, yeah. Okay, what's he on up to? 15 million, 20 million?
We'll look
Over
at that.
20 million.
Wow. I see your star student is heads up in outside of the other tables looking. The 75k super high roller, Stephen versus Simon heads up.
Simon seemed on most of the chips. And all
He
the
did,
five.
he did, he did.
Yeah, he hasn't put a foot wrong according to the spectators. He's played incredible poker.
Yeah.
Jaden has 23 million.
Wow, okay, nice. How many
We
smokes?
actually think we're getting interference of his chips because we can't pick up his cards. We do occasionally. There's nothing wrong with the box.
Yes.
It's a brand new deck. So
What do you think it is?
I think might be some interference of the chips.
Yes,
I'm going
yeah.
to ask him to move them in a minute.
Little metal bits in the chip, so
It's almost like you get that sort of Faraday effect.
Yes, it might be need to be repositioned or something. But yeah, see, yeah, we're going to raise from Lanish.
Actually, I'm going to go do that now because no.
Perfect.
yeah, Darren, nice to have you back here in
Thank
the
you
booth.
so much.
And when you've picked a player and you come back and he's chipped up nicely, what a
Nice.
pleasure.
What a nice surprise. And here, yeah, we're happy about that. I see Jeremy deciding whether to call this raise. He doesn't have many chips, so it would be a large portion of his stack. So be interesting to see what he does. I'll probably earn the side of folding here. Well, I would fold, but let's see what he decides. Looks like he's about to follow that line.
Problem is he's put 1.2 million in. He only, he's so short, but it's save it for another day.
Yeah, I agree.
Pick a better spot.
Yeah, I agree with all of that. There's Gary at work, asking Jaden to,
Move it across. So while he's thinking, you alluded to Stephen. Yeah, in the 2 months he's come a long, long way. I promise you something. And to win the first one and to be heads up in the super high roller, yes, he's had a bit of fortune here and there, but
and I was saying poker, it's not a crime to get a bit of, some good cards and a bit of run, good in form, and a lot of it's what you do with it.
I think his confidence has taken it.
Yes. Yeah, it's great. So that's awesome to hear that, must be also great for you.
Oh,
You're
feel validated.
Yeah, exactly, right? Whatever points you've chosen to focus on or whatever you've done with them, it's showing some big results. So
There's a lot more to do, but it's a start.
Great, yeah. And, some results to back it up. Long may continue.
He's happy.
Yeah, I'm sure. He's delighted. Fancy won't let you leave Cape Town, actually, going back after this.
I wouldn't mind moving down here. If it wasn't my daughter and my grandkids up there, I think you'd have me here.
Yeah, for sure. I saw it the other day. You were enjoying some of the wines.
Absolutely. Beau Constantia, what a beautiful place.
Amazing, yeah.
And Stephen actually took me there and he said, I've got to take you to this place. He says, it's stunning.
Yeah, it was amazing.
So I did enjoy that.
Great.
And Robert entertained me in Stellenbosch, so yeah.
Enjoying it all. Yeah, Lanesh seems to be playing really solid, putting some exerting some pressure here. And
Made it
What?
2.9.
Jeremy Folder, Jeremy, okay, and a guy, 1.7.
Haggar's the player that can take this and put it all back in.
Yep, definitely.
Like you showed us in the Mega Million.
Yeah, we
You've
had.
exerted a lot of pressure going back on people with Jack 9, etc.
Yeah, so that was an interesting one, and he even brought it up with me, and I can tell you a bit of my thing behind. I was quite aware that he opened. He was very solid. I'll give him credit. He was in my mind, like the other professional, the danger. I need to keep him under wraps, and he was opening quite wide, and I saw the nose hand there, and I just didn't want. Yeah, I just felt like he'd fold pretty much everything up. He'd call with ace, queen, and nines and better. So
Absolutely.
So that was my thinking, and I need to keep him in check. And he had no idea. He hadn't played much with me, but I had done some work on him, and the money meant a bit and that, and I thought I could exert a bit of pressure. It was just to get back to his hand. A guy called there, gave himself 6.6 million, deciding to see if he could make some sort of pair gut shot. Yep, that's the other thing when I went on the break. I wanted a cup of coffee, and we've got it. Really well played here. Lanesh jamming the flop.
The lady's waiting for you behind you, Darren.
Does that mean I need to pay? Nothing's for free in life. In a casino, you pay double.
The only thing that's for free is our company, mate. But you don't get your money back then, you see.
Definitely not.
We should charge him double, Gaz. He didn't organise for us as well.
He did ask, to be fair.
Yeah.
When he walked out there, he said, "Do you want a coffee?"
Yeah. I like every stop along the way, we get a different booth that we work out. It's all
This
different
is not a
dynamics.
booth, this is a loading bay that's just pretending to be a booth.
Yeah. I always have to look. I look where the table is. And I'm right. Are we going left or right? Or where we
Well,
going
this is a
with
voyage of discovery. I mean, Cape Town for us, obviously. And I must just say, on a general note, that the standard of play by the Cape Town boys is pretty good, eh?
Yeah, it is really good. And it's, I'm being very impressive. I think they've...
Money
well,
goes into
no,
the
we didn't-
jersey here.
very nice, yeah. All in. Oh, I think we might be having a call.
Yeah, it's close.
Yeah, might be. It's close.
There
Yeah.
we go.
He's already
Yeah.
making the call.
Yeah.
Head over the twos will
Yeah,
get out of the way, I'm
unfortunately,
sure.
he'll fold.
Ada, small pair. Out of the way.
And we have a race here.
Let's go
See,
to the
A7,
Press 9, 10 and a half.
suited. We've seen this before. There was an all-in with 9-10 of suited by Wesley and got called by an ace in the ace hit.
almost a fair fight. Almost.
Yeah, and
3-7.
wow. Okay.
If you're going to flop it.
But yeah, if you're going to flop a no pair hand, that's
Pair of sevens for her guy now.
The up and down looking strong.
and the flush
And
draw.
the
the
straight
best.
flush draw.
I mean,
There's always
wow.
a sweat, eh? There's always a sweat.
Wow, wow, wow.
Yep, there it is.
And he
And he found it.
found it. He had so many outs.
Yeah.
And you know how fortunes change so quickly on when these blinds are so big.
Leaves Haggai very
Yeah,
short now.
these swings are going to be huge. We had a bit of this in the 25k where for 6 levels we never lost a player, and that's what kind of led us
We
to.
we
think-
slept through 3 of those levels.
I mean, I don't blame you. I mean, that was kind of a combination of what we both said in the last 4 seconds is the reason why we landed up in an ICM with 5 left. I think half of us were falling asleep, and it was just getting very crapshooty, and
I think that was wise.
yeah, and that was that.
And then, of course, the last 3, I mean, it was publicised.
Yeah.
What went down there. But Manish was like just piling on the pressure he had.
Yeah.
Like such a big chip of that.
Yeah, he had all the chips up to that. I mean, when we did the deal, the Austrian gentleman was leader, and all of it went directly to his left. And then I gave the balance, and yeah.
Yeah, calm as a thing. Eh?
Yeah. It is.
And if it wasn't for the big fat duck, we may have fallen asleep. He was entertaining.
Yeah, he was great.
Well, Nicky boy, you know what can I tell
Still
you?
waiting for my Thought of joking. I'm still looking away for my 50 rand for maybe stacking it just for about 9 hours.
We were saying, I said, where is it anywhere in the world that you will get a player of the caliber of Darren Kramer stacking your chips? And I said, you're a thorough gentleman to be doing it.
Yeah.
Trust me, I didn't say that. I was a lot ruder than that.
Yeah, I was polite.
Nick was bodily trying to drag me into the privé, actually. But so I'm like, please leave me alone.
Yeah.
We got an early start.
No, that could have been very dangerous. I mean, I knew if I didn't stack the chips, we weren't getting many hands in, I'll tell you that. And you were going to see no cards. So,
So it was.
did one for the team, you know.
It wasn't so altruistic.
Yeah. Jaden, 23 million, following the 6-1 on the gun. Jeremy now up to 10 million after that big pot.
Goods will be looking to get this in shop.
Yeah. I
don't
mean,
know where the button is
I don't know what he's
doing.
Yeah,
He's on the button, so
okay. He's got a few more hands.
Couple of free looks.
Because he's got 2.7 behind and blinds are 1.2, 1.2.
So he's pretty much going to be all in blind in 2 hands if he doesn't do something about it. And
But he was sitting pretty 10 minutes ago, you know, it's crazy. Like I say, it's so flippy.
Gets a walk with ace-9 in the big blind.
I've never seen this Linus gentleman actually at a final table, so it's nice to have someone new. He might be a regular, but I suppose new to the final table, the MJPT.
Absolutely, and he's there on top. There's the chip count. Jaden 19. You see Haggai 2 big blinds.
Okay.
Yeah, he's running on fumes. The Haggai, you know, do not ride him off.
Yeah. He's pretty much got 2 more hands that he can get in by choice, otherwise it'll be forced in. And Jaden big blind, I thought that was a raise coming there.
Jeremy under the gun folds. On to Haggai 6-5. Says, all right, let me look for a bigger hand than that.
Yeah.
One more free look.
We're going to get a raise from Adario, most likely. Ace on the button. Okay, decided to take the sit away, fold.
His body language already was there. That was not strong. I mean, decided. So already, if somebody raised, someone played back there for sure.
And you got to walk.
Jaden 7-3.
You should never look when you get a walk.
Yeah.
It's only disappointing.
Impossible card. 9-4.
So everybody playing for 75k here, all guaranteed 75,000. And two drop raising. Venetia has been more active. Jaden coming in second and third with that guy. Hadar with 14% with Jeremy.
You know, and also just you know, just for some people wondering maybe why Hadar folded there. You know, his big pay jumps. There's a guy who's super short. I did see at the corner of his eye looking at the stack there, and he, you know, everyone's with their different targets in tournaments, and I think he's, you know, looking to ladder. A guy going all in pretty much close to blind, as he would have been blind in the next hand.
Yeah, he has to go in because he gets better value this way.
Yep.
No matter what his holdings are, as if unless his own big blind.
Exactly. So he can, yeah. And, he's got through 1. He's got through 2. He's got through 3.
Jaden's going to call it.
Yeah.
Jeremy got his hand here. Watch the next player to play, you know.
Bit of indecision here.
I think he didn't understand how much was required.
Yeah.
Let me turn up the table so we can hear that.
One, two, sorry.
I mean, now it's how much?
Yeah, there we go.
Okay.
So
Jerry
he
calls.
So up to Jeremy.
Germany has, I'm not sure his hand, but we think it's probably about another, I'm not sure what it is.
1.1.
He's in the big blind for 1.2.
Yes,
There's one of your big mates.
There's Jonathan there with Calvin. He started off on House of Fire. He's a very tilty man today. I'm speaking to him. He's things haven't been going so smoothly today, but he'll fight for another day.
Cole's a good player, and he had a very successful satellite series. And Jonathan, of course, goes back a long way.
Yeah.
Had a long chat with him.
What is Jeremy thinking here?
You should put 1.2 million.
He's thinking I'm getting out of the way.
Yeah, I put 1.2.
Yeah, but you wait. 105, 2.1.
If you're not raising, we also play.
They actually get changed.
A bit of indecision with this counting, yeah?
Dealer resorting it out. Okay.
Yeah, what it was, he's in a
But
small
Jeremy-
blind, and the call was actually only 600. He put
Yeah.
it too much.
And then Jeremy folded the big blind. Ace 10. Okay.
that's
Not quite
so.
sure, yeah. Anyway, a bit of confusion, but don't worry, guys. We have an all-in and a call. The 4-3 of a guy. Tournament life at risk. There's Jaden with the King 7 of hearts. And off to the races we go. Well,
That guy looking
Quite a
well.
bit.
yeah, not quite the races, but
2, 3,
269.
He gets more outs now.
no
Yeah.
clubs though.
No clubs.
5 will do, he says. There's the king.
That's-
Now it has to be a
It has to
5.
be a
Yeah,
five.
that's a
5
dirty
and
one.
5.
Okay. And guys, we are, and unfortunately that's Hagai eliminated in 5th place or 4th? 5th. Okay, so we are down to final 4. Jaden chips up to nearly 30 million. And yeah,
Your horse is running.
look at him gallop. Giddy up, son. Giddy
Everybody
up.
is now guaranteed 90,000.
Yes, exactly. Still expecting him in the office at 9 in the morning, but but yeah, guys, it's picked up pace since I've come in here. You know, it's got a little bit slower, but we're down to 4, and I see Jeremy's a little bit short, so he could be either doubling up or exiting soon, and I reckon in a few hours we'll be finished.
Yeah, they can't go too much longer, I don't think.
To be honest, I was a bit confused.
I actually think they might even
No,
be.
then if I just call, he's in the hand as well.
Oh, they're talking about the hand.
Yes, yes.
Yeah, so
I was also wondering what you're doing.
He
given that
isolated.
it's so flippy, if they
Yeah.
end up fairly equal in stacks, there might be a discussion.
I agree. Yeah. As I said, I think that Jeremy will be interesting where his chips move to, but if that moved to like a Dar, that'd be pretty close. And that was, yeah.
I did want him out there.
I mean, nice jump. These guys for 5,000 Rand, amazing value. They guaranteed 90,000 Rand. So
Better than a
nice.
bank.
Exactly. Very nice lump sum of money.
I suspect not life-changing, but certainly changing for them.
Definitely.
You know, I
This
mean,
is-
there's not many people pick up 90,000 Rand a month on the salary check.
Definitely not. Definitely not. So, yeah, no, I think it's a big moment for all. It's great.
Jeremy.
I think we calling, if I stand corrected, or yeah.
Called. Haydock makes moves. He jammed a 7-3 just now.
Oh wow. Okay.
See what he does here. He may just check back this one. Does so.
3, 2.
Okay. Nice stop for Jeremy.
Gets a little piece for Haddo.
Yeah, I was about to say.
Originally from Joburg. Been here for 5.5 years, Jaden.
At 1.8. Haddo got a piece of that, so let's see.
Problem is he got the bottom piece, and even a 3 is beating him.
Wow.
Here we go.
I don't think Jeremy's going anywhere here, but yeah.
That's a call.
Wow. Okay.
I thought he was racing actually.
Yeah, that's what I thought from the chip.
There's a slow down card.
Yeah.
So does Jeremy have it in him to red?
But yeah, he's bet 3.7 million.
Nicely done.
Yeah, and that will be the end of that hand.
That'll be
Nicely
that.
done.
And Germany after that hand, winning 4 million chip pot. They've actually switched around. Looks like Hadara's down to just under 9 million. And Germany's up to 12.
Can move around very quickly.
Yeah, definitely does.
So we'll bring up a leaderboard here. Here we go.
Yeah, okay, there we go. So yeah, the top 2 with 24 and 22 bigs looking comfortable, and the other 2 fighting to just hold on, see if they can find a double spot, get back in the mix. Yeah, but with these blind levels, this is going to be fast and furious. How's it been on the stream? I'm seeing now, YouTube, quite a lot of people watching, well supported. I suppose has been good for you guys to watch. Kind of has, as we go through each leg, the viewership increase and the interaction.
I think a very good measure is to go back in after a couple of days and look at the hits the videos have had, and then most of them go over 1,000.
That's amazing.
Yeah, so it's great.
Some of them climbed to 4,500, 5,000 views.
Wow, that's amazing.
Yeah, so we need to look at that going forward commercially as well.
Yes, absolutely. It's only, as the traction grows and people,
And also we've got so many businessmen,
yes,
non-person companies as well, but maybe be in a position to populate that space in the gap.
Oh, absolutely. I definitely think. I think that is something that
we're running a maintenance business, running card stream, you do your business.
Yeah.
I'm sure Carl and I would get involved. There's so many people who have their own businesses.
Yeah.
Just a little bit of airtime, support the poker community.
Absolutely. I think there's lots. I think now, you guys have, done it for a full season, created some, loyalty, some following, and I definitely think there's a lot of businesses will see value in,
We put a bit more time and effort into, particularly Brad, who's at the end here, some of the refinements of the toys, the aggression factors, the VPIP sort of things. And we can do individual player profiles and actually pick up the VPIP and the aggression.
That's amazing.
There you go.
There you go, refreshing frequency.
Oh, wow. Yes. That's great. Yeah, that's awesome, these extra features. Great.
Yeah, so
thank you, Brad.
But the guys have made the effort.
Yes.
Which is good. And we've had a conference call with the actual software makers so that we can look at this, getting the players' faces on the identity tags here and stuff, that type of stuff. So we're working on that behind the scenes. So we're hoping that's going to be ready for the next season.
Oh, that's amazing.
And each player will have their own identity card. The card you just scan it on the reader and all your details pop up.
That's awesome. That's great.
And we've gone back live now. They're half an hour behind. You watch that number climb steadily because people go away during the break and then they log back in.
Which is amazing. Yeah. Jaden got a walk there again. And
He'll take that quite gratefully. Thank you very much.
I must just say for the viewers at home, there's three of us sitting here, but there's three monitors.
Yeah.
The one on the left and the one on the right are both the live stream commentary. The one in the middle, which Kramer's saying in front of us, the 30-minute delay. So he keeps glancing over there and it's like he's going back in time.
This is a new feature too. The cumulative winnings since they came to the feature table.
Oh wow, so Jaden's really flown up. I know, as Gary said, catches me every time. I'm like, oh, Jaden with ace queen. I'm like, sorry, that was half an hour ago. The viewers will be seeing that. I'm like, on the left, he's got queen 6. I'm like, why is he folding?
So it can be a bit confusing.
Yeah.
So the three of us are gathered around three monitors.
All good.
Lanish does have ace queen now and he moves it all in.
Jaden folds and he gets it through.
Lanish has played his hands like that. It's been an all-in or fold. He hasn't really raised too much anymore.
Okay.
He jammed ace jack, got snapped by Moon's king, found a jack on the flop and an ace on the river.
Oh wow.
And there had been an ace fold.
Yes, Moon did run to me with the picture.
No, I must tell you, he was telling Lum as I was going out the sauna, and he says, tell him Gary. And Lum says, well, you should have folded. I mean, can you not play this guy? And then Moon takes the bite, of course. Gary, tell him, I can't fold kings.
That's hilarious.
And Lum is terrible. He's such a wind-up.
You see, there's an individual on each player and then all his stats.
Wow.
Got his pre-flop raise, went to showdown, his aggression frequency.
That's amazing. That's great.
Yeah, back to the action there. Lanish, king, queen off, yeah?
Let's call it down.
Get down there. What's he going to do?
There we go.
Nice raising.
3 million.
Slight change in tactic now that it's an earlier position, but they're four-ended.
Yeah. Getting some much pressure.
So Hadar.
Oh wow.
Oh, we could have a little bit of a pushback
Hadar
here.
might put this in. going to think
It's
400.
8.6 million. I mean, remember, the blinds at 1.2 million.
Mad with an one put your ante, yeah. He's got a lot of chips in the middle, yeah. I think I heard call, not sure, but I think that's what happened, yeah. 3 million calls and off to the flop. Will he catch a piece and
I'm just surprised they're not playing for stacks.
yeah.
Just,
I thought Hardar would be shoving here with his 7 big blinds, but he's deciding of the call option. And the flop is,
Oh,
wow,
the money's
guys.
going in anyway.
Yeah, there we go. Okay.
and plays itself. You can't invent this stuff, can you?
Money goes in here for sure.
Now starting the cards, board, making sure there's 2 clubs. Yep, there are 2 clubs, sir. Check.
Check.
Should be expecting a call. Not quite, yeah. Not sure how much better he could have to flop than this, to be honest. Well, Jack Queen King, but
3 clubs.
oh yeah, exactly. And deciding.
And it's almost 50-50 there. So you're getting surprised on your money.
Oh yeah.
Oh no, it's just
And often, to be honest, he'll be favourite here. Yeah.
respect to Hadar, you know, maybe he's not studied charts, whatever, so I think we know it's a snap call here.
Yeah.
Strange thing when people get on that feature table and the lights for the first time and they see all that money.
Absolutely. Yeah,
It's another factor.
Does a lot of stuff to you, namely viewers and people watching. And as you said, I just marked, by the way, since 90, it's up to 116 on the what people coming back after.
Quickly,
Yeah, great. He's thinking. He's got.
Oh. Comes to the right conclusion. Took his time. Easy call.
Yeah. Okay. I mean, here we have it. 50-50 spots, pretty much. And
good luck to both
yeah.
gentlemen.
Will we be down to 3 or will
Hazel double up?
I nearly saw that.
Oh,
black,
black card, yeah.
And the river. Yep,
Yeah,
the
he
river
gets it.
wins a huge pot. 20 million pot on the river.
Massive, massive hand.
No, it's easy call. What a flop. Easy call, my man. Every day, all day.
You said you were beyond. You said you were beyond.
The chat of
Yeah,
it,
I was gonna say.
is quite interesting. I mean, Anish obviously thinks it was an easy call, but he did the little fist bump, so all's well considered. Well.
Yeah.
6,700,000. Nice hand, sir. No, it's not.
He actually does that very well. Nice hand. He doesn't mean it, obviously, but,
Yes, I was about to
but
say,
he
yeah.
does say that quite well.
Yeah.
He's actually quite convincing.
Yeah.
It's a good bluff.
With me, I never
Yeah, exactly.
take your chips.
Yeah, come now, let's go next hand.
Let's move on.
I'll come fix my chips just now.
Hey,
So
yeah, exactly.
it looks like something's going on over here.
We have a
Just
winner.
flip to that. Let's just flip to camera 8.
Yeah,
Camera 8.
awesome. We have an all-in moment.
Oh,
Wow, we have a winner.
Stevie
Courtney, 2 events.
well done, Stevie.
Good. Another winner, another coaching W, you know.
Okay, we'll go back to the feature table, pick up the action again. Bring up the graph.
6.7 plus 6.7 plus another 6 on the
So the players get some privacy.
Yeah.
Well, he's allowed an advisor, so I suspect
Yeah,
I know
I'll
who that
go back,
advisor will
but-
be.
Yeah, so we'll be back. Cheers, guys. I'll see you in 10 minutes.
Cheers, Darren.
We'll see. Okay, so Mark will keep you company, because I'm also going to go listen in.
Yeah, Gaz needs to be there to take care of admin. So while they're talking, yeah, if we perhaps could switch to that super high roller there, please. I would really appreciate that. So there is your super high roller winner, Stephen Courtney. His second title for the series. So very well played, Stephen Courtney. He came from a shorter stack. He's won the tournament. He's got 2 trophies in this series. So that's an incredible result for the young man. I say young man, he's 46 already, but what an achievement. And there's his winning hand, the ace queen. So well done to Stephen. He's done us incredibly proud, and what a heater he's on. What an absolute heater he's on. Two trophies in the series. The super high roller one is the big one. Absolutely incredible. They had made it some sort of ICM deal. So third place Faisal Dawood got 100k from what I can understand, and then they made a different ICM deal amongst the two of them and played for the trophy. And there it is. Stephen Courtney, your winner, and your super high roller trophy. Absolutely marvelous. Well done, Stevie. You can hold these cards up. You're going to be very proud of that one. I mean, I know he was happy with the Welcome to Cape Town, but this one was with the big boys, played against the best in the country, and he's come out on top. So we'll just keep it there, and if Brandon will keep a view when we go back to the action on the other table, he'll take us there. Right now, let's just revel in the glory with Stephen. So they're still busy on that table, busy working out an ICM deal. So we can go back to the other one. There's going to be an interview with Caitlin. So just give us a minute, then they will sort them out. There we go.
So another big congratulations to our two-time now trophy winner, two tournaments, 2 trophies, Stephen Courtney.
Thank you very much. Happy and surprised and humbled by the win.
I mean, you're just saying now you don't really know what to say. I think we're going to run out of stuff to talk about with you.
I am speechless, still getting over it. It's a huge achievement for myself personally, so I'm very, very happy and very grateful.
And you are a big runner now, especially after these points in the race to Vegas. I know that was very important to you. We've discussed the point system a few times over the past few months. I think this is probably your biggest point score?
Absolutely. This is my biggest ever tournament and biggest win. So yeah, very, very happy and get some points as well.
And you satellited into this event, so that makes it even better.
That's right. I did the online satellite on Poker Bros with Lion's Head and won the satellite. That was on Monday last week. So used that to play this tournament.
So I think you're going to have to get yourself a bigger mantle, first of all, because you got 2 of these from one series now. So just chatting a bit about the stuff behind us. There's a lot of tournaments still coming on. We've got the Mystery Bounty on the go. Were you going to jump into that today?
Absolutely. My brain is very well used. I need to go home and have a rest, but I will definitely be doing the Mystery Bounty, but tomorrow.
Awesome. Well, congratulations on the win. I think we're going to chat to Simon, who came second heads up. It was a very long battle, so let's hear his side of the story. Let's give one more round of applause for our super high roller winner, Stephen Courtney. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Let's go find Simon.
So they're going to interview the second place finisher from Malaysia in that super high roller, and we'll cross to Caitlin very shortly. And we'll bring you that. Meanwhile, on the other table to the Little Slam, they're still busy working out some sort of ICM deal, and we will bring you details once we know exactly what's going on.
So, Simon, you have come a very long way, and you just came short of the trophy in the super high roller. Long final table, long heads-up battle. Tell us a bit about it.
Well, obviously I'm disappointed. I had most of the chips going in, and we had a hand where Steven had pocket threes, I had fives. Unfortunately, but yeah, I'm happy to be here. It's a wonderful tournament. I'm having a good time, and to finish second, it's not too bad.
No, definitely not too bad. Tell us a little bit about like the level of skill and the different style of play in South Africa compared. You've played all over the world.
Yeah, I don't see much of a difference. I find that the players here are more friendly, more chatty. Some players, in some places of the world, they're focused on playing, but they're not gonna be friendly on the table. They're not joking around. They're not having a good time. So I'm really having a good time here, making friends everywhere. So yeah, it's a really friendly. I think it's
amazing. What do you think of the mystery bounty that's coming up? Are you going to be joining us for that?
Definitely. I'm gonna go for. Hopefully going for another. It's a good start, but it's still a long.
Well, awesome. Thank you so much, and congratulations on another place.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thanks, Simon.
So there was the lovely Caitlin interviewing the winner and the runner-up in that super high roller. Nice to hear the viewpoint on South African poker, that it's a lot more friendlier. We have heard that said. And Daniel Negrano has always said, you must have fun around the poker tables. It's all serious and big stuff and whatever. But have a little bit of fun in between hands. Be serious while you're in the hand and enjoy yourself. So at least it's good to hear our overseas visitors come here. The standard of poker is good, he said. And can have a little bit of fun around the table as well, and he's really enjoyed his time in South Africa. He's going to be playing some of the other tournaments, so that is wonderful to hear. So we're going to be crossing back to that final table once we know exactly what's going on. The players are still discussing their deal as what they want to do, because the blinds have got so high now that it's at a point where they need to decide what they're doing. So they've each the last 4 players. Stacks are fairly even. They're doing a chip count. They're busy trying to work out exactly what they're going to do here. Four players left. They're busy discussing exactly what's going to happen. What an incredible series we've had so far. This is day 5. We crowned a Welcome to Cape Town winner, Stephen Courtney. Runner-up was Damon Fine, Jonny Lipschitz third. We've got this Little Slam now, so we're waiting for that to be finished. We had the Mega Million, where an ICM deal was made in the end, and Manesh Kashev took that down, along with Edgar Antazana, and our visitor from Austria was 4th, Manuel Lang, and of course the big fat duck, Nick Gara. So entertaining, and that he was 3rd in that Mega Million. Then in this Little Slam, we will get the winner now. In the Super High Roller, winner Stephen Courtney, runner-up from Malaysia, Simon Lim. And then, of course, in 3rd place, Faisal Dawood, who's a consistent casher in major tournaments. So just filling the dead air a little bit while we wait. There are a lot still coming up. That mystery bounties on the go. And that has absolutely been buzzing there, day 1A. There's a day 1A, B, C, and D. And, of course, when that culminates and they all go into day 2, whoever's survived is already in the money, got their minimum cash of 12K, and then they get into starting to pick those envelopes. A little prize in every envelope, and one of them, a not-so-little 500,000 Rand. Half a bar on the pick of a card. So if you want to come and play a little bit of poker on a short thing, get into that, and you don't even have to win the tournament to be 500,000 Rand richer if you just pick the right envelope. And then we've got the high roller coming later in the week. We've got the main event starting. There's got days 1A, B, C, D, and the E, the turbo, on the Saturday morning. There's another turbo tournament starting. There's some other one-day tournaments, a 5K buy-in one. There's a 7K buy-in. So there's a lot of poker still here. There's still satellites running every day. If you make your way down, you can win yourself at a very reasonable cost, a price into this. So they're playing a satellite out there at the moment to win a seat into day 1B tonight. And for 950 Rand, you can win your seat into the event, and that could turn into 500,000 Rand if you draw the right card. So it looks like they have made a final deal out there. I would assume so. People are shaking hands. All shaking hands, getting around. So it looks like we have a conclusion. At some point, Gary will come in and fill us in. So a lot of support out there. Jaden had a lot of support. Jeremy had a lot of support. Haydar from up north, very good player, known to the Gautengers up there. And Lenish, not that well known to all of us, and doing extremely well here on the final table. He was sitting with a big stack there, him and Jaden. So we will get the exact details of what's transpired once they join us. There, the three of them are in discussion. Jaden, Lenish, and Haydar. And Jaden wearing, he was Darren Kramer's pick. He had the PokerBet logo. So right, so the final details brought to me by Gary are that they've made a pure RCM deal, no fancy bits, 100% RCM, and Jaden will take the trophy, and that will be the winner of the Lil Slam. Jaden wins the trophy. So Jaden Cohen, the winner of the Lil Slam, and that will bring our streaming to a conclusion for tonight. And we will be rejoining you tomorrow. Look on social media to see what time we will be broadcasting.